What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room. It is Blendageddon. Blendageddon is back. Yes, after my week off, because I was at Maker's Mark for about 40 hours doing a private select for the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club. Man, it was. We'll get into that a little bit before we get into the blends. But yeah, welcome back to the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room, guys. Welcome to another year of Blendageddon. This is where it gets a little crazy. It's the American whiskey blends. Not only is it, the most blends that I think we've had, but 22 total blends were sent in this year. That's right, 22. We're going to taste through 8 of them tonight. So 8 is going to be tasted and put against each other. And then the top 2 of tonight will make it to the final round. But we'll still have 2 more rounds to go after that to select the final. The next round will be 7 blends and then 7 more after that. So I'll be selecting. I have to kind of figure out the final number there, then kind of get it down to, I think, my top 4, which will then be voted on by 2 special guest whiskey enthusiasts to help pick the winner for the championship for Blendageddon for 2021. So thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. Let me say hi to a bunch of people in the comments. There's a lot of people hanging out tonight. Let's see. We have IC86, Cameron Lochner, Donald Rance. A lot of people were here really early. Pop 'em, don't watch 'em's in the house. Old Man Joe, JG, Cameron Lochner, Chris Abuzalencia, Tim Gorgeous, JG. I think I said him already. Stephen Holtzclaw's here. What's up, man? Terrence Scott. Terrence Johns, Isaiah Carroll's here, Christopher David, Robotic is here. What's up, man? Kenny Killingsworth, nice to see you too, man. Jojo 2 is in the house. What's up, Jojo? Nice to see you. Big Vic, Andy S, Steve Burko, Terrence Johns, Jeffrey Wack is here. There's a bunch of people in here that have a blend in the mix. We're not sure tonight. So Todd Ritter is here, Black and Gold is here, Bobby Show is here, Big Stu, some new names I haven't seen, guys. Whiskey Nose is here. What's going on, Marty? Cool Running in the house, Wade Ward. What are the betting lines? Karen B. Ford is here as well. So yeah, let's get it going tonight, guys. This is my control bourbon tonight. I'm having a nice little pour of Weller 12 just to kind of get the palate ready. A nice little easy 90 proofer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start tonight. So there's really no news stories that I had to go through tonight. So we're just gonna dive right into Blendageddon tonight, guys. We're not messing around tonight. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little bit of a draft tonight. So I'm gonna pick 8 of the 22 blends out of my Blanton's bag. That's right, my Blanton's bag right here. I have 22. So before I did that, what I did was I wrote everyone's. I had to get the old Excel spreadsheet shit out. So basically wrote down everyone's name and their blend name next to them. Then I put that into a randomizer, and the randomizer mixed up all the names and then assigned everybody a specific number. So I have the numbers right here that everyone is assigned to, 1 through 22. What I'm going to do is pick out 8 random numbers from this bag, and those 8 blends will be chosen tonight to go head to head. Now, we're not going to do, I am still going to do the head-to-head format. I'm going to pick, 2 at a time, and then we'll see who gets chosen for all 8 tonight as we move forward. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. It's going to be a hell of a time, and yeah, we have some really good-looking blends. There are some dark blends. I mean, I'm looking at some of the bottles. Some of these are crazy dark. So I know people putting in some really high-proof stuff, really high-age stuff. It'll be interesting to taste through these. So, yes, the horsey feed bag. Shit. Let's see. Hey, Black Bourbon Family's in the house. What's up, guys? Congrats again on your anniversary. Rob Shields is here. Aloha. How you doing, Rob? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Drinking the old brown water. That's right. Raise your drinks up casually. Always got to sing it when they come on. Todd Ritter is a nervous freaking wreck. Todd, I don't even know if we're tasting your blend tonight. Relax, man. He's off the rails. Let's see. Christmas on Crestline. You gotta love making whiskey your own through blends and camaraderie. Absolutely, that's what it's about. Again, this contest is really for you guys. It's for the audience. It's for you guys that watch, and I get to do this. And I think the end of Blendageddon 2021 is gonna be a lot of fun for you guys once we get down to it. So we're really looking forward to it. Braves 4, Dodgers 0 at the top of the third. All right, not bad. I don't mind the Dodgers, I guess. The Mets season, ended right after the All-Star break, as I predicted. So I'm kind of out. But cheers, guys. Thanks for coming in tonight. Get ready, hold on, strap in, pour a Mash and Journey pick if you got one on hand, or pour your blend if it's in the mix. And let's get ready. Here we go. Woo. Weller 12, it's good. It's definitely not bad, but it's definitely not worth the freaking $1,000 people pay for it. I'll tell you that. That's why I'm using it as a control bourbon. It's got age. It's a lower proof, so I get to taste all the the caramels, the vanillas, kind of the darker flavors, the brown sugars, and but also have an easy proof to it, so it doesn't blow up my palate. I certainly wasn't going to start the night off with like a barrel proof monster. This will just get my whistle a little bit wet here. Sunday evening Scotch is in the house. Nice to see you, Mike. Thanks for coming in. Jojo says gonna pour. Look at the birdie. Great freaking bottle. Jojo, you still have some of that left? Damn, you're milking that one. I'm actually taking small sips of my look at the birdie too, because I only got 2 bottles. I went through one real fast, and I only have one left. So, oh, shelf turds are in the house. Both Kira and David have a blend submitted for Blendageddon. They want to be the first people ever to win Swilmageddon, which was Rock Up Review. That's Ed. That was his contest for making a really bad blend. And they also want to win Blendageddon. They want to be the first to win both in the same year. So good luck to them. Wouldn't it be amazing if somehow those two went up against each other, David versus Kira? I mean, it's a very, very, very slim chance that I could actually pick those two numbers, but we'll see what happens. Hey, Donnie's here. What's up, the Linux Cat? Finally, got to see you here on a Wednesday night, man. Rye Guy is here. Whiskey Proof is here. Man, everybody's coming in. Audriana, got to spice things up. So she says the shelf turds. Audriana's in the house. Country's here. He's a whiskey noob. Whiskey newbie here. Well, welcome in, Country. Hope you learn a little bit and hang out. Say hi to some people in the chat. Yeah, just so real quick before we get into Blendageddon here, I got to tell you guys real quick about the Maker's Mark experience that I had for so Mash and Journey Whiskey Club. We were fortunate enough to get to do our own private select barrel over at Maker's Mark last week, which is why I missed the stream. I did not think we were going to be there all freaking day. I mean, it started at like 7 in the morning, and then it went all the way until like 6 at night. It's an all-day affair when you're with Maker's Mark choosing a private select. And it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. Probably the best experience I've ever had. For up until then, it was Wilderness Trail. As far as like my favorite pick whiskey experience, I think Bullet was right up there too. But man, as far as like in-person experiences, but man, Maker's Mark, they fucking go all out. I mean, it wasn't even close. They picked us up, drove us to first we stopped for breakfast at some like one of those gas stations in Kentucky where they make really good biscuits. So there's like this famed spot where they make these really amazing biscuits and with like like homemade sausage, like the sausage patties were like this thick, egg, cheese. I mean, just a ridiculous little sandwich to have before we get the day started. Then, I mean, we get to Maker's Mark. And if you haven't been to Maker's Mark yet, Maker's Mark is basically, I described it as if you go to Disney World. So picture like Kentucky is Disney World, and you have all the different distilleries all around. And then like you know how Disney World has like Harry Potter, the Harry Potter area, or even the new Star Wars experience. So you have like these pockets of experiences within Disney World. Maker's Mark is like its own different animal, you know, outside of, or I should say inside Kentucky, because it's so far off the beaten path. You got to take like this tiny little road to get there. And then once you get there, it's like this Maker's Mark village where the buildings are black and red. And there's just like all this history and this heritage. Our tour guide, Trevor, you guys can follow him on Instagram. His Instagram handle is Committed to Makers. This guy took us, you know, through, took us through the grounds. We got to see kind of everything. I mean, this guy wasted no time. We went right into the freaking rick house and we started thieving barrels. It was like boom, boom, boom. Have some Makers 46 right from the cask. He talked about some of the history, the stories in the warehouses and what happened. Then we went into the room where we got to craft our own private select. It was, I think we ended up making about, I don't know, Karen can probably maybe say in the chat, huh? I think what did we make? About 8 or 9 different blends. So what's cool is you get to try each of the staves. So you have all the different staves that Makers puts into their blends. You have all the different ones. And basically we got to try just that whiskey. So they obviously made a barrel just with, you know, 10 of one stave, 10 of the other stave, and 10 of the other stave. And you get to taste all those flavor profiles. Then based off of what you tasted, you feel like, okay, well, let me make a combination that I think I'm going to like just based off what I tasted. And boy, were we wrong. We left out a couple staves here and there. And like, I think we made 2 or 3 distinct blends in the beginning, and they all kind of fell flat. They were just missing viscosity. They were missing a finish. So the guys that were with us, Trevor, I forgot the other guy's name. They kind of helped. They're like, well, you guys left out this stave. That's going to give you some more spice and some more viscosity. You guys left out this stave. That's going to give you a little bit more sweetness. So we kind of reimagined our blends based off of the original ones that we've created. And it came down to 2 blends that we made. And this like little last minute blend I made, we actually asked the guys to take our favorite that we had and the one that I just kind of threw together real quick at the end that I just had an idea for. And they did it blind for us, and they handed it to us. And you know, the blend that I kind of made at the end actually won, which was interesting because we all love the other one too. So we actually named the blend The Blind Speaks because the blind did speak that day, and we picked out an amazing blend. And then, you know, the day just went on after that. We had lunch. We met Bill Samuels Jr., who was just hanging out, having lunch. We got to talk to him, his whole family is a whiskey legend. Remember, the Samuels traditionally it's like the first known bourbon family in kind of whiskey history, whiskey lore. I mean, you could go back further. I'm sure there's others before them, but the Samuels are kind of one of the first ones. And then you go to, after that, they took us to Bourbon Lake. Then they took us back to the warehouse, and then we got to try FAE-02. Then we went to the bottle shop. Then we got to watch our barrel be made. So once you do your stave selections, they take you into the barrel warehouse, and you know, these guys that have like calves like this from rolling barrels all day. They take the top of your barrel apart and they throw in their stave combination. They put it in there and you watch it kind of get made. So then we went to dinner, and I mean, it's an all day affair. It was absolutely amazing. Maker's Mark. I don't give a shit what you say about their whiskey. No other experience like that I've had so far. So cheers to Makers. It was awesome. Ooh, I just said a lot of words. Jeffrey Wax says, hey, Shelf Turds, I'm against you round 1, calling it now. Karen, 100% agree with your description. I think we did do 8 or 9 blends. A lot of what we made at first were flat and no finish. The guy's guidance was perfect. Yeah, absolutely. We got ADHD whiskey in the hizzy. The World's Top Whiskey Taster is here, everybody. Going to call the Kentucky government, new slogan for our state. It's like Bourbon Disney World. This is awesome. I need to hit up Makers next time. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. what's kind of cool is you get to do a private select, and you're in this glass encased room that's nobody else goes into. Like if you're part of the tour, they take you around the room. You can look in. So we saw all these tours going around. We were just kind of sitting in there. What's up? Yeah, we're just making a blend, just hanging out, making a friggin' blend. As you know, Trev Wilson was with us, and he's a maker's fiend, and he was like eerily quiet for a little too long. Like he was so happy he didn't really know what to say. And like Scott, myself, and Karen, I mean, we were just kind of taking it all in. We'll be releasing a video soon about it. I did a lot of content there and just editing it all together because it's kind of a long video with the with everything we did. So you guys will kind of get to see some behind the scenes to it. Was that a red carpet rollout at Makers, or do you think that's the normal pick? I think that's the normal pick experience. Well, you know, we chose for one of our vendors who's a bigger client, I guess, for them, but I would imagine they do it for a lot of people. Time for Dren. Gregoris here. What's up, man? Anyone still recovering from Austin? Yeah, I didn't get to go to Austin, unfortunately. I had a work thing that came up, you know, right before I was gonna go. So unfortunately, I had to stay, which really sucked. Everything about this work event was supposed to be pushed to November, and then all of a sudden it happened, of course, the weekend of Austin. So that kind of sucked. But I'm glad everybody got to have a good time. I saw some, you know, Kilco and Kilco Whiskey Musings, and also Cliffy from Bourbon Bites. Got to experience it for the first time, as did some others. So there's nothing like it. It's an awesome experience. Hey, Robert Lee says Kentucky here. What's up, Robert? Thanks for coming in. You were greatly missing Austin. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, Scotch on the Bayou. That's Leanne. Yeah, it sucked. I literally found out like 2 days before I was supposed to leave that I was gonna have to stay. So yeah, I was pretty bummed about it. But you know, work comes first, unfortunately. Beyond Whiskey Tube. Whiskey Tube's a great thing that I love to do, and it's a big part of my life. But you know, I gotta keep my job overall. Hey, Baltimore Maryland's here. Actually, speaking of Baltimore, on Friday, myself and Scott from my Bourbon Journey and Dusty Dan, we're going to be in Baltimore for a quick overnight trip to go visit Sagamore Spirit. We don't know if we're doing a single barrel, you know, selection there, but could be a possibility. But we are going to be in Baltimore Friday and Saturday. Real quick trip, so we'll see how that goes. Not sure how much footage we'll get. It's been a pretty quick trip, but looking forward to seeing what Sagamore's got. Sagamore's got some higher age stuff coming out, so it should be interesting to see what they have coming out. So, what's up, OG Brick? Thanks for hanging out tonight. Gerardo Sanchez, anyone a Sagamore 8 years out of sleeper, or what's the deal? I don't know, Gerardo, but we're hoping to taste it, man. Any Maker's Expression that you can compare your pick to? Not that I've had. Not that I've had. It's not super. So the idea was to make something like I wanted to make something like an old school, like butterscotch, like bomb. And we actually did that. We made something very butterscotchy, but you guys know me. It has to have a finish, and it was lacking in the finish department. It was all sweet, but no finish or no like kick to it. It kind of fell flat. So that's why I kind of made a different blend to hopefully give it that spice. And while it wasn't as butterscotchy and sweet on the nose as the other one was on the palate, it definitely brought all those butterscotchy flavors and also gave a great finish to it. So we feel like we created a really good blend. Plus, it was way more like creamy than the other blend as well. So we're really excited for it. I'm sure there's some private select that might have our stave combination. I mean, if you go into that tasting room, they have every single private select that they've ever done, like on a shelf, just sitting in like that room in the vault. It's crazy. Just every single private select they've ever done. Think about that. And for all of you out there that think the Mocha Stave is the same thing as the Mendiant, just relaunched or renamed. That's not the case at all. The Mocha Stave and the Mendiant Stave are two completely different flavor profiles. They had Mocha left over, just a barrel of just Mocha Stave. We got to try it right next to the Mendiant, and they were completely different whiskeys. So anyone that tells you, oh, the Mocha and the Mendiant are basically the same shit, they're just branded differently, that's not the case at all. They taste completely different. So don't let anyone tell you different. Let's see here. Hey, Chef Jason Cueto's in here. What's up, California? We got a bunch of people hanging out. Let's see. Hey, Larry's here. What's up, Larry? I got to see Larry on the way home. Went to Larry's bar. That was a lot of fun. We got to see Bobby and Sam on the way home as well. I stopped at their bar and hung out with them for a little bit at Larry's bar. It was a good time. So makers finish their juice in a stave, pick barrel, right? Or is it purely aging your new barrel for longer? So makers, it starts with a 46, the maker's cask strength 46. And basically what they'll do is they take the 10 staves, the combination that you selected, they put it basically on a giant key ring, and they drop it right into your barrel. And then eventually that barrel will get filled with maker's mark at cask strength. And then what happens is it ages for 9 weeks. So we won't see that thing for a little while. We won't see it till next year, but they leave it in there about 9 weeks before it's bottled. So we probably won't see it until, they said, maybe March or April. So we got some time before that maker's pick hits the Mash and Journey Whiskey Club, but we're really excited. Toshi Bake, evening, Jason. That maker strip sounds awesome. We're in late October and deep in release season. What's your favorite bourbon you've had this year? Cheers, man. That's a question I get a lot. I've had a lot more disappointing bourbons this year than I've had good ones. And I don't know if it's because my palate is getting less impressed with a lot of these new releases that keep coming out. I think there's been a lot of shit releases this year. Unfortunately, I think a lot of it is gone by the wayside of marketing and branding, putting out something young or something we've seen before just in a fancy bottle. I think the biggest problem in bourbon today right now is the pricing structure. And I don't know if I don't know what's gonna happen to whiskey and bourbon along the line as we get further into the next few years. But I think pricing is a big issue. I think people are upcharging their bourbons because of the secondary market prices, which I think in some realms makes sense. But I really feel like you're leaving a lot of the other side of the market out of it, which is why I think it's more important these days to find something that's something that you could find that's available on the shelf, that may not be, that you don't have to chase, something that's always there, that's available for you. There's so many good options that are available without chasing unicorns all the time. But yeah, I mean, and I think this year just proved that. I mean, there was just a lot of disappointing releases I had this year. I can't really say that I had more surprises, I think, like bourbons that I thought were going to be good weren't that good, and bourbons that I didn't think were going to be that good were really good. So I think obviously in my top tier bourbons that I've had this year, obviously Russell's 13 is there. Russell's 13 was a huge standout for me. The Sam Houston 15 was a standout for me as well. Specifically the Kentucky batch, the Kentucky 01. I know there was multiple batches out there. I didn't get a chance to try them all. I just have to go off the one that I picked that I really loved. Old Carter batch 9 was in the mix for me this year. The Blue Note 17, absolutely love that stuff. So yeah, there was a few surprises there that I think I was really impressed with. Obviously Stag Junior 15, I love that. I'm going to be reviewing the 16 soon. That's actually really good. I love the Maker's Mark releases, the FAA1 and FAA2. While I don't think they're like Bourbon of the Year candidates, those are pleasant releases as well. Speaking of Maker's Mark. Oh my God, the Remus 5. How could I forget about the Remus 5 is up there. That's probably in my top 3 as well. So those are kind of the standouts, but you think of all the bourbons that I've reviewed this year, there's not many that stood out besides that. So that should tell you something about the market today. Let's see here. Yeah, Remus Repeal. Oh yeah, the Juke Joint Uncut Fire stuff. There you go. Just scored 2 bottles of Remus 5. There are a lot of great bourbons whiskeys on the shelf. Let's enjoy it. Absolutely, could not agree more. Agree with the fallout. Agree with those fallouts. Yeah, call outs. I think you meant to say. So yeah, I tried the Starlight cigar batch, and it's one of the weirdest but delicious bourbon or rye whiskeys that I've had. That's a great call out. As far as ryes go, I think the Old Forester single barrel rye was ranked up there. That Starlight might be ranked up there as well. So yeah, I agree, Saucy Shane. I wasn't that crazy about that. I tried the Crossroads. I like the Juke Joint Cask Strength better. I agree, man. Oh yeah, Seagrass will be up there for my favorite ryes this year. Yeah, the Ruby, that might be my favorite rye this year. Is the Ruby Springs rye from Foregate. I know it's pricey and it's super expensive, but that rye it's so friggin' delicious. It's very hard to go up against that one. So, all right. Here we go, guys. Hey, Abby Who is here. What? No love for Bookers? Yeah, no. No. I did like the tag along batch. I bought the Bardstown batch, and I was like, okay, no thanks. It's okay. Cigar Blend, I haven't had any of them this year. I don't really get to see them too much here in Ohio. If I do see them, they come in and they're gone like that. They're very hard to find. Didn't really get a chance to try that one. Let's see here. Starlight's my distiller of the year for sure. Been on such a huge... Yeah, Mike. Mike buys like freaking... I think he's already bought like 45 bottles of Starlight in like 2 weeks. He's on... This guy, he's on a tear with Starlight. Oh yeah, the Old Carter Batch 9 was a very, very good batch of rye for sure. Well, Todd, I can't judge on a bottle I didn't get. I got to get a sample of it, of the Old Forester 117, but I can't put a sample bottle in my top, whiskeys of the year. I don't think it's fair to the whiskey. It's fair to the list. But I did enjoy that one. I did like it a lot. Assuming you're doing an end of the year blind. Yeah, Booker's needs to increase the age. Honestly, palates have changed from the peanut heavy barrel proofs. I agree, but just some people love it. Some people love the peanut heavy stuff. I'm going to give you a sample of Cigar Blend Michigan batch next time I'm in Ohio. Oh, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. I definitely enjoyed the Discovery 4. If you watched that video, Discovery 4, I think if you guys like the like a really good fruit forward whiskey, that thing is an absolute fruit bomb, and I think it's miles beyond of what batch 5 was. Discovery 5 that people were so scared of. I'm telling you, don't let Discovery 5's inclusion of Dickel really throw you. It might not have been the fact that it was Dickel in there. It could have just been the way it was blended, that it just kind of made it a little bit flat. But the 6, even though there's only 16% of George Dickel in there, guys, it's mainly that, was it the 11 or 13 year stuff that's in there? I think it's the 11 year. I think it's like 60-something% of that 11-year Kentucky whiskey. And then you got that 7-year MGP to kind of round it out. It's a delicious blend. It's a delicious blend. Salpecchio, my ECBP came in the mail today, and I got a Master's Keep one today at retail. Got to see how good the one. Oh, damn. I need to get a freaking Wild Turkey 1. I don't know when I'm going to see it here in Ohio. It's so fucking frustrating. But, yeah, if anybody sees a extra Master's Keep 1 laying around, let me know. The Bardstown Ferrand, or the Ferrand, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to be tasting in a couple weeks. So that could end up being a good finished bourbon for the year. I haven't gotten a chance to try that. I did enjoy the Bardstown French Oak. That thing was delicious. All right. So, oh yeah, this is the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof pick that the Mash and Journey Club just did. This is this ended up being 8 years old, and it's called Going 96 and a 70. This thing is delicious. So if you guys haven't thought about it yet, become a patron to get access to some of the barrel picks. that we have coming out. We have a lot of great stuff coming out in the near future and already into next year. So let me put up this, and we're going to get Blendageddon going, guys. Here we go. I need some water first. Who are going to be the first two selected tonight? Remember, we're doing 8. We're gonna select 8 tonight, guys. So 8 of you. And guys, thanks for the super chats. For those of you that are supporting the channel, really appreciate it. Keep them coming. I really appreciate it, guys. Let's see. Blender her. I don't even know her. Blender her. What? All right, here we go. So let me pull up the names here. Like I said, I assigned everybody a number. So here's my little spreadsheet. I have a number assigned to each of you. So let's see who comes up here first. All Blanton's blends. What are your thoughts on the Cat's Eye stuff? I dig the Cat's Eye stuff. But I'm a fan of light whiskey. I like light whiskey. I think the higher the age, the better. I think it's sweet. It's delicious. I have to be in the mood for it because it's so sweet. But I really love the finished ones, like ones that add like another layer of flavor. All right, that's one. And we're going to get one more out of here. And let's see who goes against each other in round 1. Who is kicking off Blendageddon tonight? All right. We have number 3 versus number 13. Who do we got? Number 3, Jeff Perkins. Jeff Perkins with the Red Barchetta blend, named after a song from one of my favorite bands in the world. Nice play, Jeff. It's the Red Barchetta blend by Jeff Perkins right here, and he's going to be going against David Shelfturds, Captain Standish's Heritage Hardwood. Oh, here it is. All right, you twos. Here it is. Red Barchetta, David's Hardwood. I just can't say that. Oh, my God. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Oh, crap, says Shelfturds. He's the first round, of course. All right, so I have number 3 here, and I'll have number 13 right here. Perfect. All right, 13. All right, Red Barchetta blend coming at you. Now we're not gonna reveal the blends tonight, exactly what's in them. We're gonna wait to see, as you know, where who goes where and who goes forward, to see what happens here. So I want to show you guys these labels that David made, which was pretty cool. So David made Captain Standish's Heritage Hardwood. I don't know if you can see the label there. It's kind of hard to see. Oh, there it is. Really cool label. And the label reads, "Bottled with wood. Our family's hardest woods have impressed everyone brave enough to grab one." It says its percentage is 69%. The proof is in our pants. And what does that say? It says big enough. Oh my God. All right. So good luck to Jeff and to Captain Standish, to David. So we're gonna put these two right here. 3 and 13. Oh my God. Okay, let's mix them up here. I'm gonna mix them down here so we can't see them. All right. So actually, while I bring these up here, I'm gonna just mark off that we have Jeff is in the mix, and so is David Shelfturds, Captain Standish. All right. The first two are in, guys. Here we go. Good luck to Jeff and good luck to Captain Standish, aka David Shelfturd. All right, we're gonna start right here, and we're gonna go. Let's get it on. Here we go. Oh, first one first one is a proof monster. This one, I could already smell the high proof on it. A lot of sweetness here. A lot of oak too. There's a very strong oak presence on the first one. I feel like there's some good age stuff in here. Team Standish. If David makes it to the finals, will it be his last Standish? Oh man. His last Standish. That actually, yeah, we could change the name of his blend to the Last Standish if he makes the finals. All right, first one has a lot of like leather, tobacco, very rich oak notes, a ton of cinnamon. There's some ultra age stuff in there, I think. Well, not ultra age, but I think there's some older whiskey in there. All right, let's go to this one here. Ooh. So this one's a lot sweeter on the nose. I'm getting like cotton candy. Oh my gosh. This is like vanilla extract, strawberry, cotton candy. These on the nose, these two are completely different. It's going to be, and both are delicious on the nose. It's going to come down to the palate and how they how the blend, coats the palate, the finish. Usually I've only ran into a few blends where the nose has been like, ugh, that it doesn't really make me want to drink it. But these two definitely both have awesome noses here. Leather, wood, whips, and propellers. The winner is the last wood standing. I hope he cheated and just poured you an Old Carter. Could you imagine? Can we get a blend of the whiskey that doesn't make it to the next round? Yeah, I'll reveal the whiskey that makes it to the next, that gets eliminated here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to tell you. That's the other thing. I'm not going to tell you who I eliminated and who I put through until the end of the stream. So I'm going to put off to the side the one that wins and the other side the one that didn't make it, and then we'll have the last four standing at the end, and I'll tell you who made it from there. This way, you guys, I get a little intrigue here. All right, so this blend right here, I call this A. This one, like I said, a lot of leather, tobacco, ultra aged, oaky notes, a little bit of nuttiness there. Definitely some richer, like deeper, rich, oak notes that I'm picking up here. A little bit of chocolate. There's some nice aged whiskey in there. This one is kind of the complete antithesis. There's some oak there, but it's an absolute candy bomb. So let's try A first. Dear Lord. Holy high, that's got to be like 145 proof. Jesus Christmas. Woo! DJ Jonesy says, last unsolicited shout out. Found North Batch 2. If you find it, closest to Old Carter American whiskey I've come across, and half the price. Yeah, Found North has incredible whiskeys. Scott and I have talked to them before. We did a tasting through our Patreon with them, and those are incredible group. All right. So the first sip just completely lit my palate up. Second sip, my palate got a little bit used to it. Jesus Lord, that is like, man, coming in hot. Okay, on the palate, extremely spicy. There's a lot of proof in that one. A lot of proof. That is hot. Woo. This has Jesus Christmas. That's got to be like 150 proof, it feels like. It's just burning the entire way through. There's a lot of sweetness there. Well, again, those rich aged, like the oak notes. But that thing is fire. Oh my God, I need some water for that one. Did David put Fireball in any of these? Is that what I'm tasting? No, it's not Fireball. Let's see. Great Jason's palette is scarred for the next 3 rounds. Yeah, no, I'm okay. It's but yeah, it's the first one really was strong. The more you sip it, it gets a little easier, and some of the sweeter notes are starting to come out. But yeah, it's a fucking spicy meatball from front to back, guys. Dear Lord. All right, let's try now. This one was the much sweeter one. Man, I'm getting like melon on this. This thing is crazy. Let's try it. All right, I'm gonna have to take a second sip because I'm still coming off of that one. That's fucking delicious. Wow. This has sweet, it has oak, it has a long finish that's spicy, it's mouth coating. Man. Yeah, it's a damn spicy meat. Yeah, the color is completely different on these. I'll see if you guys can see them here. Well, not completely different. This one's I think a tad lighter than this one. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to B here. Man, B is delicious. B has this punch of like butterscotchiness, which you guys know I love, but like mixed with like cherry, strawberry, mint. It's got a really nice spicy finish. It's a spicy finish, but it's not like drinking hot like this one is. This one, yeah, this one compared to this one, now this one is just I should say, is just coming off just hot compared to B. There's some flavor in here, but I think the alcohol is overtaking this blend. So I'm gonna have to give it to this one. I'm gonna have to give it to B. And we're not gonna know who B is just quite yet. So B is moving to the winner circle. And this one is going down here. Don't know who's this who's yet. We'll see. I'm not going to look either. I don't want to know who's this who's, but I'll keep both of the guys' blends handy. So once we reveal the end, but man, good work on both blends. Just one was a little bit too hot and alcohol forward. The other one was a perfect balance of just like sweet strawberry spice and viscosity too. So that blend right here, whose ever blend this is, fantastic job on that one. Okay. That's beautiful. No butter pecan. Wow, that was those were some, both of them I think had some good proof to it, but the one of the ones had a lot of proof to it. So, all right. Let's go to the next two. Here we go. Here's my Blanton's bag. All right, the next two out of the gate tonight. This will be number 3 and 4 out of the 8 blends we're doing tonight. Let's see. Robotic. Did you specify if unburned 1995 Nissan Altima exhaust was not allowed in the blend? Because I suspect the shelf turds might throw in a ringer. I did. I think that was very much in the fine print of the rules. All right, 1 and 2. Let's see who's next. Let's move this aside. Let me move that blend to the winner circle. Who do we got? Number 10 is Justin Kim with his blend called Elijah Wild Bones Jr. Elijah Wild Bones Jr. Okay. That might give us a clue of what's in the blend a little bit. And he's going to be going against number 18, which is Eric McDaniel with his blend named Merca. So it's the America Blend versus Elijah Wild Bones Jr. Okay, here we go. Let me mark you guys off. Got you and got you. Perfect. All right. Next one's up. We're going to go 10. And we're going to go 18. Right? Yeah, so 10 is Justin Kim, so that's this blend, right? Yep. Here we go. Nice bottle, Justin. This is kind of nice the way you wrap this up. that's a large sample bottle. It sure is. Yeah, Justin spared no expense with this blend. Jeez. Okay. Woo. Okay, let's get that blend in the glass. Nice. And there's the America blend. It's right here. Let's see here. All right, updated the baseball score. What do we got? Are the Dodgers fighting back, or the Braves still kicking their ass? What's happening? Somebody fill me in. All right, 10 and 18. You guys go here. Actually, I'll move this over here because it's a tall bottle. 5-0 now. Let's see here. No whammy, no whammy. Big money, big money. Jeffrey Wack really wants his to be selected. Don't pour too much. You may not have enough for later. Yeah, Eric McDaniel didn't send me a lot. He might have to send more if his moves on, but we'll find out later, won't we? All right, let's mix it down here a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then back up. And here we go. All right. One of these is Justin Kim's. One of these is Eric McDaniel's. Good luck to you both if you are watching. I know Eric's in there. I don't know if I saw Justin Kim in there. It's bottom of the 5th, Braves 5, Dodgers 0. Okay. Yeah, that's tough. I don't know who I hate more, the Dodgers or the Braves, but whatever. Fucking baseball. It's pissing me off. All right. Let's go to A first. Ooh, A is beautifully balanced. Man, this is I'm getting a lot of cherry here. So like a cherry bomb, cherry and cinnamon. Vanilla extract. Vanilla custard, I think. A little bit closer to that. Some good rye spice. Getting a lot of like rye spice to this one. A little bit of like orange. Man, that one's very, very layered. That's a nice nose on that one. Let's go to B. Oh, a little bit too much of a woo, that one came in hot. All right, B's a little bit more muted on the nose. Let me get this some more oxygen into this thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, that smells good. Man, both of these noses, I think this one's slightly sweeter. This one is bringing some butter pecan. Butter pecan, there's nuttiness, there's sweetness, a little bit of butterscotch, cinnamon all day long on this one. Oh, I'm digging that one. Yeah, both. This one's just like a little, it's like someone added like 2 more packets of sugar into this one. Man, both of these blends smell delicious. Man, off the nose, I don't know. They're actually pretty similar. Just A is a little bit sweeter than B here. But B is winning with that butter pecan that I'm getting on there. So let's try A. Here we go. Yeah, A is just as sweet on the palate. Not much of a finish though, but it's got great like viscosity to it. It's got the sweetness. Oh no, there's the finish. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's nice. Man, you guys, so far the first four are killing it. Man, this thing has a finish that's going on for days right now. It is just going on and on and on. Good sweetness up front. The front of the palate moves through the palate, I think, a little bit too quickly. I want more of it to stick around. Because then the finish kind of takes over. Once it gets to like mid palate and back, it just kind of takes over and kind of you want a little bit more sweetness to stick around on the front of the palate. Hmm. Man, that's a really good solid blend. I'm digging that one. It reminds me a little bit of the first one that won. It's got a lot of sweetness, a long finish. That's good. Chris Garza, thanks so much, man. Uh, are you guys enjoying the 3 episodes a week thing that I'm doing, or is it just too much content? Honestly, like tell me in the chat because it's obviously a lot more work to do it that way, but doing a full review on Monday, what's on the shelf Wednesday, today, or some kind of like like a top 10 or something type video like that on Wednesday, followed by the double bass videos at the end of the week. If you guys, I hope you guys are enjoying that. Obviously putting a lot of work into it, and if you guys are enjoying that, let me know. I've been taking a lot of requests for the double bass video requests. I've gone through the roof. I mean, I'm getting so many requests to do head to heads. It's a lot of fun. The next one that I got, I call out his name in the review, but I can't remember his name. But he did a request. So the next double bass, which will be this Friday, will be Weller Foolproof versus Boone County cast strength weeded bourbon. So that should be a good. I think it's like a 6 or I think the one I have is a 7-year. So 7-year weeder cast strength from Boone County versus Weller Foolproof. So that should be a really fun comparison. Blind. Let's see. Kilco. I need to make more content each week. I can only hope people don't start to loathe my mustache. Dude, your mustache is legendary. Don't change it for me, man. Love it. All top 10 videos. I mean, top 10 videos are good, but I don't know. I don't like to inundate people with them. Just like top 10 this, top 10. I mean, it's just like it gets very redundant for me. I like to do like more specific lists, like pertaining to like something that's craft or something that's this or something that's that. I don't really generally get into like top 10 budget bourbons because I don't know, there's just so many of them, and yeah, you could learn a lot from those videos, but I like doing the comparisons better. I really enjoy doing high budget bottles or allocated bottles versus ones that are available because like to me, I think that's what the market needs right now. It needs more bottles that are available that people can enjoy and walk into a store and get rather than hunt down all these bullshit unicorns that have shitty marketing and appealing to all the. I mean, everyone has a whiskey now. It's ridiculous. So I just don't want it. I just don't want it to get to a point where people are just continually chasing these things. I mean, listen, I still chase them. I still chase a lot of unicorns. I'm not going to lie, I do. I have to. I review bourbon, so I'd like to get my hands on some of these bottles, but I'm certainly not going to completely overpay for a lot of bottles. There are some bottles I'm willing to overpay for, including King of Kentucky, which I'm still trying to find a fucking bottle of that, and I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. I got to try one when I was in Kentucky last week. A bar had it, and I got to try a King of Kentucky, and man, was it fucking delicious. So damn good. It was 133 proof. So I'm not sure what barrel that one is, but man, if I could have one, that would be the barrel I'd want because I got to try it and I know how good it is. But man, if that wasn't one of the better bourbons I've had all year, just completely delicious. But I don't know if I'm going to see one of those ever. But that's kind of the bourbon game right now, unfortunately. The more content, the better. Keep it coming. All right, I'll try it, Brett. 3 is perfect. Love watching all of them. Hardest working dude in Whiskey Tube. Curiosity Public in the house. Thanks so much, man. Love you guys. Mark Royland, never too much. Okay, if you say so. Whiskey Mounds. Oh yeah, mine easily take 10-ish hours. It'll go. I hope you get to the basketball next year. I had a wonderful time being a half-ass whiskey tube celebrity. Yeah, I'm glad you got to enjoy that for the first time. That was awesome, man. I'm glad you and Cliff and some other first timers got to experience it. All right. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I don't. Does Tennessee get that one? I don't know if Tennessee gets that one. It's very limited. I have 5 lunch hours a week. 3 videos leave me 2 more hours. Pop them, don't watch them. All right, let's take one more sip. Let me take a sip of this one now. I'll be here. Ooh. B has like a dusty cherry cough medicine thing going on in that one. Like Robitussin. Like medicinal cherry. Like, yeah, like literally. Let me do a second sip here and see if I still get it. Yeah, I'm getting, there's a lot of barrel char and like cherry cough syrup going on in that blend, which isn't a bad thing. I'm feeling like a lot more of a high proof in there. That thing is very proof heavy. I feel like, man, yeah, that's not spice it's leaving. It's burn. It's giving me like a nice Kentucky hug, but it's lasting. This is kind of the hot one of this pair up. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. I appreciate that. Scotch on the Bayou says creating content is hard and life tends to try to keep us from it. Rebooting myself, you keep doing your thing, and the stash is awesome. Yeah, exactly. You got to do what you got to do. Women of Whiskies, you know, I felt so bad last week I couldn't make the show or I couldn't go live to plug it. Guys, it's a new channel, Women of Whiskies. Michelle Davalar is a part of it. Whiskey Mountains, all the wonderful ladies of Whiskey Tube. Women of Whiskies, definitely check it out. Give them a subscribe if you haven't yet. Any of you moderators, Audriana, anybody that's got a wrench, you can throw the link in there. I think the more women that we get to do channels and to talk whiskey, the better for all of us. So please do. And generally, women have better noses and palates than guys, so you probably should listen to them more. So definitely go check out Women of Whiskies. Also, Women of Whiskey, let us know in the chat the next time you're going live. So that'll be cool. Scott Ohms, my local store wants $1,200 for a bottle of King Kentucky. You know what, man? That's actually not a bad price considering what I've seen. Scott, why don't you find out what barrel that is and then shoot me an email, let me know. I might be interested in that one. Yeah, it's less than secondary. I know that's a lot, but if I'm, again, whiskey, you could argue you shouldn't pay this, you shouldn't pay that, but you know, whiskey is what you want to pay for generally. There are definitely whiskeys I'm not willing to spend the money on, but there are whiskeys I am, just on its rarity and a bottle that I've always coveted. I am extremely selective. Not many people. There are a lot of people that are selective, and then you have the people that are just want to own 15 bottles of everything and keep it on their shelf. Those are kind of the problems I have with some of the whiskey market today. Is the guys that buy up every fucking bottle and never drink it. That to me is the problem with whiskey today, and the guys that do that. I have no problem with you buying like one bottle, then getting a backup to have, but I mean, drink the shit for God's sake. So I've just seen too many pictures of collections of guys that have just hundreds of bottles that have just never been opened. And I get it, you know, some people see it as an investment, and I get that part of it. But man, there's going to be a time where that investment's just not gonna. I don't know if it's going to yield as much money. I mean, the market is hot right now. I mean, how long are you willing to sit on them? I feel like if you're going to invest, at least enjoy a couple of them. I mean, please. I saw one dude selling like every George T. Stagg thing he had, I think for like $15,000 or $17,000. Every George T. Stagg release he had. None of them are opened. I was like, Jesus, man, what's a fucking travesty? Tell them I'll trade them an autographed 2003 Corolla for it. Hood is autographed by a young deer's ass. Yeah, not even a grown deer. Yep. Yep. Drink that bourbon. Man, this one's really good. I might have to lean towards A here. This just has sweet oak. It's got balance. It's got spice. It's got a long lingering finish. This one. Oh, that one actually is, that one is getting better, I think, with some airtime. This is a tough call because do I like the little bit sweeter? Do I like the little bit more oak and proof and some cherry? Send me samples from 2 weeks ago. Send me my samples from 2 weeks ago. Larry Bell said, "Oh yeah, you won the samples. Yeah, I'm just waiting for sample bottles, Larry. I need to wait. I need to order more sample bottles for the to do all the picks to send you guys. I got to send it to you, and I got to send it to the other person who won. So I'll be probably crafting those tonight. I just got the bottles today, so I'll be making those not tonight, but tomorrow. I'll make the samples and then get them sent out to you, bud." Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with this blend. This blend is such great balance. I mean, it's perfect. This one, the more you sip it, it's good, but with more sips, it just kind of goes a little bit flatter. And that cherry medicinal note that I'm getting, it's kind of killing the experience a little bit. So this one is going down here, and this one is moving on. All right, here we go. Next two coming up. Jason, all right, dude, I'll send you your samples. Relax. Yikes, bourbon secondary prices should be tied to the amount of incontinence products they provide with the bourbon. Says Donald Rand. That's pretty, that's gold, man. I like it. Eric McDaniel, had to turn off the sound. The suspense is killing me. Let me know in the chat who won, please. Eric, we're not revealing the winners of the head-to-heads until the end. So we have 4 more blends to pick for tonight. We have one. And we have this one. All right. Let's see who we got, guys. First up, number 20 goes to Rob Shields, who named his blend the Benevolent Lurker Blend, which is actually right here in front of me. So the Benevolent Lurker is up next. Rob Shields. Actually, I want to. Okay, yeah, these blends I'd already done head to head. We need to find out who won from that mashup. I just want to put those blends aside. So the Benevolent Lurker blend is next, and he is going against. Let's see. That was 16. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry. It's not the Benevolent Lurker blend. I can't read. It's 20, not 22. I don't know why I did that. It's 20 and 16. 20 is the Big Vic blend. So Big Vic, who I know is in the chat, he is next. Against 16, Adam Hinson with the, look at this sample bottle, guys. Oh, this was the blend name, and it's called Dirt Tea Rag. Dirty Rag blend. So Big Vic is up next. I'm going to mark him off. And then 16 is Adam Hinson with the Dirty Rag. All right. Those are the next ones up. Let's get our next Glens ready. Here we go. Oh no, this has to go over here with the winners. Perfect. Donald Rance. Oh, let me get rid of that. Okay. All right, let's go, Big Vic. Here we go. We need 20 and 16 here. Let me just make sure I have that matched up. All right, perfect. So this is the Dirty Rag, it's called, which clues me in on what could be in this blend. This is from Adam Hinson. I got plenty in there. All right. We'll put that down here. And then the Big Vic blend, which is number 20. Perfect. And I just want to make sure I got that marked off. All right. Good luck, guys. Both of them look, I don't know. Big Vic's might be a little bit lighter. I don't know. I think they're pretty close. All right, let me put these aside. Let's mix these up. Hey, what's up, Burben? Nice to see you, bud. Chad Wallace is here. What's up, Chad? All right. Thrasher is here. Oh, Big Vic is already thrown up. He's getting sick. Come on, you guys got this. You guys got this shit. So let's see. I don't think, is Adam in the chat tonight? I don't know if Adam's here. Hey, Lance is here. What's up, Whiskey Tornado? Nice to see you, bud. All right. Here we go. All right, letter A. First, let me get some water here first. Yeah, bourbon. Yay, bourbon. Man, that is... Man, you guys are amping up the sweetness every time I go to a blend. They're pretty sweet. Oh, that one's like peanut buttery. Well, we got some fans for Vic in the house. Would have been great if someone submitted Pappy 23 as a blend and it placed last. I did Pappy 23 on a live stream a while back. I was lucky enough to get a sample. No, I'm sorry. It was the Matt from Whiskey Crusader sent me the Van Winkle rye that I've seen people pay $1,500, $1,600, $1,700 for, and it finished dead last, and it wasn't even close. As soon as it was so flat compared to some of the other ryes that I had that night. Because Dan and Julie they had sent me like a hitter of a rye lineup, and I think I threw the Van Winkle rye in the mix, and Van Winkle rye wasn't even close, dead last. It's barely even a rye whiskey. I think the guys that go crazy for it, the people that go crazy for the Van Winkle rye, they love it because it doesn't taste like a rye. It's so easy and just like a crushable, rye whiskey. It doesn't really taste like, there's no spice to it. There's like nothing. It's just blah. So that thing just got killed. When I did Pappy 15 in a blind, Pappy 15, I think, actually got first place. Pappy 15 is legit. Pappy 20 and 23, yeah, no thanks. You can keep it. I could send you some Pappy Van Stinkle if you want, says DC. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, the one time I had Pappy Van Winkle 20, that was like a vanilla extract bomb. That was actually not bad. 23 though, I did some live stream. I put 23 in the mix, and it didn't even. I mean, as soon as I tasted it, dead last. I didn't know that it was the Van Winkle 23, but it didn't even come close to some of the other stuff that I was drinking. So, These noses are completely different, but in a good way for both of them. This one is like peanutty, a lot of vanilla. Getting like chocolate fudge on this. Man, that nose is ridiculous on that one. This one, a little bit brighter, a little bit sweeter. Some grape, like Big League Chew grape bubblegum. Some chocolate, no, not chocolate. Sorry, not chocolate. Cotton candy. Man, that's it's too cool. I'm like this to me is probably the most unique. I haven't smelled anything like this tonight. This one is really unique, which I'm really digging. I mean, that chocolate fudge note in this one is really coming through strong for me. So, all right, let's try A real quick. Whiskey Tornado, your Queen of Kentucky picks. And today, Jason, can't wait for the guys to taste them at our meetup this weekend. Dude, I can't wait for you to try them. Let me know what you think about them, Lance. Really appreciate it. I agree with you, Lone Wanderer. I think Pappy 15 is great as well. Be happy to pay MSRP for it. I'm not paying secondary. I totally get it. Van Winkle Rye, $1,500. Damn, the world needs more psychiatrists. Oh, man. I think I missed a comment by, let's see. Everyone's going for Big Vic here. Chocolate fudge, wondering if someone threw a weeder in there. That was my first inclination, Sugar Kitty. Either a weeder or something that was double oaked, maybe. A is really good. It's a little bit thinner. Not as robust. Very sweet. Good finish. It's really good. Cherry, grape. It's nice. It's a really good blend. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's very, very. I would be happy to drink that, but I'm really eager to try this one because this one just seems to be, I don't know. There's something like richer and darker in here. Let's try it. Oh yeah. Oh man. That's ridiculous. Woo! This is very good, but it is so rich. That's probably the creamiest bourbon I've had tonight, or the creamiest blend, I should say. That thing is just sticking to the palate. It's rich, it's complex, it's oaky, but sweet. Jesus. Bourbon of the Week is here. Hey, what's up, Bourbon of the Week? Definitely everybody go check them out. Bourbon of the Week. This is my first time tuning in for Blending In. Excited about this. Love this idea. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Jason, any idea which MNJ battle pick will be released next? So, for those of you that are waiting for the next M&J pick and Mash and Journey pick, the next one, the Wilderness Trail that everyone's asking about, the Wilderness Trail single barrel rye that was fucking epic, will be released in November. Wilderness Trail apparently is very slow with their barrel picks and getting them released. So we were told November for that one, which is kind of good timing because when do you like to drink a really good rye? Kind of in the colder months. So we're okay with that. The next ones that could be released, I think, will be the either the Driftless Glen. We have 2 Driftless Glen picks we did, a bourbon. That bourbon from Driftless Glen can go head-to-head with Stag Jr. any day of the fucking week. I don't care what anybody says. That Driftless Glen bourbon we picked is ridiculous. We also picked a rye that's amazing That's going to be a little bit less because they age their rye in only I think like a 30-gallon barrel, 30-something gallon barrel, rather than the traditional 50+ gallon barrel. So it could be Driftless Glen. It could be our Penelope 4-grain blend that we did. And the third option could be the what was the third one that we were looking at getting released? We have the Driftless Glen, we have the Penelope, oh, and then the Westland, our Westland American Single Malt, which is an 8-year cast strength American single malt aged in ex-bourbon barrels. That is phenomenal. So one of those three will be the next one. As soon as we know, we'll let you guys know if you're patrons. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Yeah, the Bull Run is should be coming up, I think, also November, Jeffrey. Yeah, the Penelope is a 4-grain barrel strength bourbon, or barrel strength bourbon blend, and it's fucking delicious. Just saying. And not just because we blended it. Even the Penelope guys told us that, Jesus, this is a recipe we might have to use because they loved it so much. We really nailed the blend. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's got a crazy long finish on it, and it's got all the stuff you look for. There's a little bit of the bourbon notes, there's a little bit of the wheater, there's some rye, there's some spice to it. It's got a little bit of everything that we were looking for. And then next year, so we bottled half of that Penelope bourbon blend, which is bottled, which we'll put on sale soon. And then the other half is actually being toasted right now. So we'll have a toasted version of our blend next year once it's done aging. So also a Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof is coming next year. And Old Forester Barrel Strength is coming next year. That's right. We got some heavy hitter picks coming next year. So and more to come. And it's only possible because you guys have been so incredible in supporting the channel, supporting me, supporting the Master Journey Whiskey Club. And if you guys weren't trusting us with these picks that we're doing, we wouldn't be getting these opportunities. So we thank you so much. So back to A. Yeah, no Jephthah pick. Sorry. No, that's not happening. The Peerless picks we're still waiting to hear, Alex. So hopefully soon. Dodgers scored 2 runs. Okay. I got a sample. Oh, no. Scotch on the Bayou. M&J Westland pick. That sounds bloody awesome. Dude, I don't care what anybody says about Westland. If you haven't had their cast strength stuff, the thing about our pick is that it's one of the oldest casts they had, like aging. I think it's like an almost 9-year barrel that we're getting for an American single malt. That's a very high age. So we're getting a really, really high aged cast strength offering from Westland for our single. And it was a unanimous pick between myself, Scott, and the Whiskey Crusaders. Matt, Will, and Sarah helped us pick that. So I mean, it's phenomenal. So we can't wait to bring that to you guys. Where else can you see BLENDAGEDDON? Nowhere. Show Jason C some love and hit that like button. Thank you so much, Cameron. Appreciate that. So how do I get my hands on some of these barrel picks? Elaine, if you look, go up a few to what Brett Marquette just posted. You could join the Patreon, join a specific tier, and you can get access to our picks. Damn. A is really good, but this B is just on another level. Oh my God, B is ridiculous. B is buttery. It's cherry, not medicinal cherry, like fresh fruit cherry. It's rich. It's a lot of cinnamon. There's some sweet leathery tobacco on the back end of that. This one's a really good blend. I think it just went against a hitter. So this one's ridiculous. So this one's moving on to the winner's circle here, which will go right here. And this one's going down to the bullpen. All right. We got 6 blends, 2 blends left tonight. There's a lot here still, guys. Holy shit. Yeah, we have, let's see. Please don't sell me on that anymore. I want to sacrifice disliked relatives for that Westland pick. Yeah, Westland's out of Seattle. We want an Old Crow pick. That'd be pretty epic, wouldn't it? An Old Crow pick. We're also working on a Baker's pick next year for out of Jim Beam, which I think is something really cool that we can do besides Knob Creek. Don't worry, Adriana, if you're available for the Baker's pick, we will get you on that pick immediately if we land it. But we got confirmation this week that a Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof and an Old Forester pick will be on the horizon next year. Cannot be more excited. I am hoping and praying that we could do the pick experience at Old Forester in person with Jackie Zykin. Man, if I can make that happen, that would be a dream come true. So I'm gonna try to make that shit happen. So, Jackie, if you're watching, coming to Kentucky, and we're gonna find a Butta Pekin barrel. Just it's happening. We're finding a Butta Pekin, Old Forester, and that's what we're gonna name the pick. So, all right, last two tonight, guys. Let's get in it. Let's get in on it. Drink some of my my water here. Big Vic, if you're not in the mix tonight, then or if you do win, we might need a little bit more, but we'll see. It depends on how much we're going to need for the subsequent samples to go out to our guest judges at the end. So we'll see. All right, two more. Who's it going to be tonight, guys? Who's it going to be? The last two for Blendageddon round 1 American whiskey blends. Let's get ready to rumble. Where's one? And there's the next one. The last two have been selected. Who do we got? Number 5. Adam Dorman. You've lost that love and feeling, which is right here. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. That's right. I could fucking croon. I could sing. I was a backup singer in my band. My band, my salsa. That's my favorite Eminem when he did that shit. And he's going against number 9. Oh shit. Guess who number 9 is? The winner of the World Whiskey Blend competition, Austin Bucket. Austin Bucket, who won the World Whiskey Blend competition, is coming in with a blend called the Kitchen Sink. So we have Austin Bucket. Did you guys go against each other in the World Whiskey Blends? And Austin took out Adam Dorman? Did that happen? I can't remember. Adam or Austin, you got to remind me in the chat. So, you mean your dance troupe? Sings, drums, and whiskey. What can't this guy do? Jason C. This is Jenny. Marty wanted me to ask if there might be a Chattanooga pick in the future. Yeah, we're talking to Chattanooga. They're keeping us up to date. When Chattanooga picks do become available, Tim, as you guys know, is great. Hopefully, we'll be able to get in on one of those as soon as they're available. So, they do a lot of their experimental stuff for the distillery and release them at the distillery in Chattanooga. But as far as single barrel picks, I think they do it locally for different charities and stuff like that. But to the masses, I'm not sure they're there quite yet. We got to see their operation, a few weeks ago when we were down in Chattanooga. So I think they're close. So when that happens, we're definitely on the list for Chattanooga. So thanks for the question. Elaine says, done, brother. Awesome. Thanks for coming in. JG says, woo, I'm so ready for next week. Adam Dorman says, let's go. Adam Hinson, did I lose? We don't know yet, Adam. We have to, we're going to find out who made it to the end after these two go. Master Drum, hey, awesome. That was the name of my whiskey blend last year. Did you steal? Does Smoke Wagon Uncut compete with Remus 5? It's a good question. I don't think so. It's hard to compete with the Remus 5 because of the amount of age that's on the Remus 5. Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered is a delicious blend, delicious blends. But you know, it's one of those things that I just don't think the age holds up against the Remus 5. I think some of like the older Smoke Wagon picks, like the Desert Jewel, and some of those with some ultra aged whiskey in it, can hold up to the Remus 5. But the regular Uncut Unfiltered, as good as they are, they just don't have that type of complexity yet that the Remus 5 has. I mean, at least in my opinion. But they are different. So I haven't gotten to try all the Uncut Unfiltereds. Remember, you know, they release a few different blends here and there, you know, as they go through, and they could be very different from one another. Now, if I had a chance to try all the Uncut Unfiltereds, maybe there's one or two in there that could stand up to it, but I just haven't tried enough of them. All right, Austin Bucket, the kitchen sink, number 9, is going to go against Adam Dorman. You've lost that love and feeling. All right. Desert Jewel is a winner for sure. The current Smoke Wagon batches, nah. Yeah, I would agree, Dustin. Julie Like is in the house. Hello, Julie. Julie and Dan, go check out Lifetime Whiskey, guys. I got a chance to finally tune into one of their live streams the other night, and Julie and Dan are a couple of the best people in WhiskeyTube. The way that stream ended, I don't think I could get that out of my brain. It was fucking hysterical. So go check out Lifetime. I'm just saying, you will not be sorry. Lifetime Whiskey, go subscribe right now. All right. This should be an interesting matchup. So I'm going to put this one aside here. So we have 5 and 9. So here we go. So remember, guys, stick around because the top 4, I have to get it down to the top 2 of the top 4. So it's not over yet. So once we get through these last 2, I'm going to throw the 4 top winners in a blind here. We're going to bring them back, and we are going to choose who the top 2 are from the 4. So we got a little bit more time here, guys. We got plenty of time tonight. We're just hanging out. We're fucking drinking whiskey. This is the greatest. All right, I just want to make sure that that's right. Austin Bucket. Okay, that's his 9er. Beautiful. I probably don't need that much, but whatever. You never close your eyes anymore. Look at Adam Dorman, got that damn song stuck in my head. I feel like Tom Cruise in a fucking Navy outfit. Top Gun, baby. The Maverick. If you guys haven't had some of our picks yet, Scott and I had a couple labeled. We did a Look at the Birdie pick for the Russell's Reserve, and then we did a Maverick and an Iceman for our Woodinville picks. We might have to bring back another Top Gun theme label for at some point, so we'll see. I may not make it to round 2, but I'll make it show 2 with my blend. That's right. Julie L, please get that one out of your brain. Never again. I'm so sorry. Julie L, it's never happening, Boss Hog. It's never happening. It's ingrained in my head. I don't think I'll ever forget that. That was amazing. Oh shit. Let's see here. Shelf Turds. Let's go. Brandon. Old Toad is in the house. Is Jason going to end the show Shelf Turd style with a song? I might. I can't really play a lot of guitar, though. If I had my drum set here, I can. My drum set's right there in the other room. If I could play some drums for you guys. Just like play like a nice little beat. But that ain't going to happen. It'll be way too fucking loud. All right, Austin Bucket here, and you love to love. So here are all the blends tonight that submitted. So let's go to, we'll call it Glass A first, and here we go. Ooh. That smells like a really good Russell's Reserve pick, whichever one that is. It's got the cinnamon, it's got the spice, it's got the orange, hint of cherry. Man, the nose is on tonight. The big schnozzle. The schnozzle is working tonight, guys. I'm just saying. Picking up all sorts of shit in these blends. Man, good oak presence on there too. Man, that is like a brown sugar and orange, and yeah, that's good. All right. Great nose on A. Let's see how B stacks up. Oh shit. Wow, B is, it's like, it's floral and it's strawberries on B. Richie Z's in the house. Everybody say hi to the legend, Richie Z. He's amazeballs. Richie Z's here. Rebecca Page, are you going to do a karaoke stream this Halloween? I have a big idea for Halloween. I'm not sure if it's going to work out though. We'll see what happens. But if that idea doesn't come out, yeah, we could do a little karaoke on Halloween. We'll see what happens. Old Toad, you should take the loser blends and send them to someone else for the consolation round. Maybe. We'll see how that will. I mean, maybe we'll see how that works. I might have something for the consolation prize. We're also going to do a consolation prize for the best named blend, which you guys will be able to vote on. But we're going to save that for the last round, for the last, once we get to the last live stream with my 2 or my 3 or 4, however many guest judges I have, that's going to come on and help judge the final blend that's going to win Blendageddon this year. We're also I'm going to make a poll for you guys to vote for the best blend name, which will be another fun part of that. So I might there'll definitely be a prize for that as well. A little Mash and Drum prize pack for whoever wins the best name blend. So what's up, Aiden? One Wanderer, Steve Burko. Aiden, what's up, man? What's up, Aiden? Thanks for hanging out, man. All right. So far, Captain Standish seems to be a shoe-in for the name. Yeah, Captain Standish is going to be hard to beat. But you haven't heard Kira's name blend yet. David has a very good name blend, but Kira's is pretty damn good too. So this one on the nose is a little bit more floral. This reminds me of like a really good Four Roses, like OESO pick. Like really fruit forward, floral, a little bit of rye spice there. Whew. This one is coming off a little bit more corn forward. I'm getting a little bit more grain now coming off of this one. Man, the nose is working tonight. All right, let's try A. Here we go. Ooh. Good proof. That's way more chocolatey than I thought it was going to be. Chocolate. Man, maple syrup on that one. Yeah, I'm going to need a sip of that one. Man, this is like creme brulee with chocolate shavings, like melted on top. That's crazy. OESO is my favorite recipe. The OESOs are really hit and miss for me. They could be absolutely spectacular, and some could be a little bit flat. The first OESO I ever bought, I did not like. I'm like, what the? I'm like, damn. Because like OESOs are kind of harder to find, I think, when it comes to the Four Roses single barrel recipes. And I was really excited to actually find one of those and get one. And when I first tried it, I'm like, yeah, it's not great. But then I had one, down the line that someone else had that I got to taste, and it was fucking phenomenal. So honestly, it's like anything else. It really depends on who's picking it and who's, making the call. What is your favorite song to play on the drums? Oh my God. This might sound cliche, but honestly, it's Tom Sawyer from Rush, because it's not only difficult to play, but it's like when you play it and you play it right, it's I don't know, it's like a sense of accomplishment. There are other songs that I love to play, like uh, just like songs that are fun to play for me. Some of the old Pearl Jam songs, like "Alive" and "Black," even though they're a little bit more simple to play, there's there's like a feel and a like a romanticism about those songs that just like I just love to play to them. Um, but yeah, Rush, La Via Stringato from Rush is a song I love to play, but it's like I can't play anything else after that song. Like La Via Stringato, that's why Neil Peart was such a legend. He could play that song and then play like 6 songs after that, or 7 or 8 songs after he was done playing La Via Stringato. Like for me, if I play that song and actually get through it, like I'm done for the day. It's exhausting. But it's just those are some of my favorite songs to play. A couple of other ones I love to play is I love playing to the Police. Stuart Copeland's one of my favorite drummers of all time. I mean, there's just so much nuance in what he does. You have to really pay attention to how he plays and what he hits and the different types of off tempo, hi-hat grooves that he uses, coupled with grooves that he uses from different types of like African rhythms and stuff like that. Some of that stuff is really fun to play too. And then sometimes it really depends. I'm in the mood. I mean, sometimes I just like to go crazy and play like speed metal or something if I'm really feeling it. It just depends on the day. But like Rush, Pearl Jam, uh, Dream Theater, some of that stuff is really kind of the more challenging and fun stuff to play. JG looking Mash and Drum looking buff. Yeah, man, I am I have gotten into a very crazy workout routine the last couple weeks. So yeah, you guys might see a very slim down me in, a few months. I'm just saying. This warning, I might not look the same in a few months. Man. All right. I tried. Let me get one more sip of A here. A has got some really unique. So out of all the flavors I've tasted, A might be the most unique. There's some different flavors to it that are absolutely unreal. Just like I'm getting like apple and peach, but coupled with like sweet corn, caramel. I mean, this is really good stuff in A. Let's go to B here. So B is coming off as more of there's a little bit. I feel like there's a little more age on B, a little bit more oak. This might be the hardest matchup I have tonight because both are stellar. It's going to come down to I don't know. I think the finishes are both great. It's actually, I think it's going to come down to the mid palate here, which I have to cleanse a little bit. Water. I say water, you drink. Everybody drink. The Italian Stallion. That might happen at some point. When I get my 6-pack back, there might be a sticker. Just Rocky just like hanging out like this, drinking eggs. With my red, white, and blue shorts on. Just like hanging out. All right. Jason, you should give workout tips to Dan from Bourbon Junkies. He's starting to look like Thor when he. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. Oh shit. Oh my god. Poor Dan. I gotta say, I think A wins on the nose a little bit. It does just some more nuance to it. I feel like there's a little bit of like a mix of older and younger stuff in A. I'm not really sure what's in it, but that's a really beautiful blend of flavors. It actually reminds me of like a Remus 3 or something like that, where it's got like this cherry cola, but like you get like a high rye type flavor in there too. I think when I first smelled this, what did I say? It reminded me of like a good Russell's pick. That might be the key in that one. Let's go to this one. This one is coming off like a really, really well-aged, like Heaven Hill or Knob Creek product. I don't know if that's what's in the blend, but there is some very rich oak, chocolatey, chocolate fudgy type notes to it. This is the hardest decision tonight. I'm not really sure which one to go with. These are both really, really stellar. Yeah, whiskey and weights. That's right. Pom, no, watch him. I'm coming after you, man. I don't know if I'll ever get as big as you, but I'm working on it. I'm getting there. I know I've been working on it, but the last couple weeks I've been really serious about it. I'm like basically eating. I'm basically like eating like fish and chicken every day, no carbs, spinach, a lot of vegetables, and whiskey. That's like basically my diet. So that's basically my diet like for the last couple weeks, and then coupled with my workout regimen I'm doing, and I could already see a big difference in not only my body shape but just the way my clothes, just everything in general is starting to change a little bit. So we'll see where we're at in like a month or two and see how it goes. But yeah, it's I'm committed to getting in crazy good shape right now, just for health reasons. So it's just kind of my own thing, and I have a goal that I set, and I'm definitely going to reach it. Uh, so yeah, so you'll see the spell to match and drum at some point soon. I'm getting there. It's making a difference, but I'm enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun actually. I think there's something youthful in A. I really, really believe that. I could be wrong, but I think there's something a little bit younger in there that's giving me a nice balance. Yep, fish and whiskey, basically. Like tonight for dinner, I had two tuna steaks. Two tuna steaks. That was my dinner. That's it. No rice, no nothing with it. Two tuna steaks with spinach. Are you going to be on Survivor? No, hell fucking no. I have no desire to be on Survivor. Man, I think by a slight margin, I have to give it to B. It's the chocolate fudge note that is just winning me over. Every time I go back to it, there's this fudgy, chocolatey, spicy, like if you've ever had chocolate with cayenne pepper in it, oh my God. That's what that one's reminding me of. So this one's moving on. You're moving on. Bullpen. All right. So now it is down to 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to pick my top two from these four right here, guys. And what's nice is, these have been kind of sitting around, opening up. I don't even remember which numbers these are, so this should be fun. And then we're going to reveal who moved on. Do you guys want me to reveal who the top four are? You guys want me to do that before we move on? Let's see here. Did someone say tuna? Popeye, yeah, I'm going to have those crazy forearms like Popeye. Adam Dorman says, yeah, I'm dying. Old Man Joe says, no. I'd say reveal all four at the end. No, no. So pick the top 2 and then reveal the 4. Is that what you want me to do? At the end, all 4 at the end. No, prefer the suspense. Okay. I'm going to taste through the 4 here. I'm going to pick the top 2, and then once I do that, we'll reveal the top 4 that's in here tonight. So, all right. We'll call this A, B, C, D. This is getting me nervous because you guys in the chat that have made these blends that are in the mix tonight, you guys are probably fucking dying. I'm just saying, you're dying. I know you are. Let me comfort you with some soothing sounds of Kermit the Frog. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? That was for you, Adriana. I know you love. Kermit when I do my Kermit impression. All right. First one. So we're gonna break these down, and I'm probably gonna need my notebook for this shit, because I'm gonna have to break these down: nose, palate, and then finish to help me make my decision for the final 2 here. So. Yeah, I love Kermit the Frog here, and I'm gonna drink some bourbon. Let's get fucked up, piggy. Oh, Kermit, let's get fucked up. Ah, shit. All right. I swear to you guys, I'm not drunk. I actually feel fine. I'm just I'm feeling it a little bit, but I'm good to go. I'm not. There's no fall happening anytime soon. All right. Tuna and whiskey equals drunk Kermit. Oh yeah, Muppets Haunted Mansion on Disney is actually really funny. And so, has any of you guys watched the Lego the Scary Stories, the Star Wars Scary Stories on Disney Plus yet? Those are pretty funny too. All right, nose. Man, A is fucking just so damn decadent and good and confectionery. I mean, that is like walking into a bakery. A. I get like fresh baked croissants. Oh my god, sugar. Like vanilla cake, vanilla frosting, strawberry frosting, maybe. Oh my god! So I joined Sam's Club last weekend, and did I tell you guys I bought the triple pack of all the cereals? They had Frankenberry, Boo Berry, and Count Chocula in like a pack, like a shrink wrap pack, all 3 of them for like $6. Holy, I couldn't buy that shit fast enough. I know I'm like on a diet and working out like crazy, but I could have like a cheat day, so that's what I'm fucking eating. I'm eating like Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry, and then my girlfriend's niece, our little 2-year-old niece, had a birthday party, and one of the this is crazy. One of the relatives made. So you guys are familiar with Rice Krispie treats, I assume. She made Rice Krispie treats out of Frankenberry and Count Chocula, which I don't know. I'm sure somebody has made this before, but I had never seen it. Holy shit, it was the greatest thing I ever had. It was Frankenberry fucking Rice Krispie treats. I mean, well, maybe it's like Frankenberry treats, but it was all marshmallow and Frankenberry in a treat. Oh my god, I ate that shit up. It was so damn good. And then there was a Count Chocula one that she did too. Oh my god, it was the greatest dessert ever. It really was. Wow, this blend tastes like blueberry crusted tuna. Look up Magic Spoon. That's your Magic Spoon. I don't think I've ever had that one. Yeah, guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. I really appreciate it. Definitely helps the channel and helps the live streams. Thank you guys so much for the support tonight. We have I'm going to give it up real quick for all the amazing blends that have been. There was not a bad blend in the mix tonight. Some were a little bit better than others, but all these blends were absolutely spectacular, and proud to have these and say, like, my viewers made these blends. Just stellar stuff. So, all right, let's go to B. B is similar to A, but with more oak. B has all the sweetness, all the confectionery notes that I was describing in A, but it was just a little bit more oak and balance to it. What's up, What's up? Matt is back at Whiskey Crusaders. Matt is here. As I mentioned earlier, Matt helped us pick the Westland American Single Malt. That'll be coming out very, very soon. Matt loved it, so looking forward to that. So this one on the nose goes into the more oaky. Man, all these smell so fucking good. Oh my God, the nose on this one is insane. All right. So we have A, we'll say A, B, C, D. So nose, I think. So I'm basically going to give, 4 points to the number one, 1 point to the last place, and then we'll kind of do it as far as palate and finish to get our 2 winners here. So the best nose of the group. Oh man, all these noses are incredible. Man, that one has an incredible nose. Man, that one's just behind. I think the best nose of the group goes to B here. So B is getting 4 points for the nose. I think, oh my God. I think 4 or D is right behind the 3. Yeah, I'll give A 2 points and C 1 point for the nose. Okay, now we're going to go to the palate here. So let's go to A. Oh my God. I mean, honestly, I don't know how I'm going to narrow these down. I feel like I have to go through these quick and just make a quick decision based on my first quick impressions, because if I sit here and think on it, it's going to be really hard to pick. B, which one for the nose is it's kind of following up with the palate. C and A are very similar. It's amazing. That's the other amazing thing about these blends. You kind of get to get an inside look at what people like to blend and their flavor profiles. A and C are very, very similar. Let's go to D. Man, D is. Man, all of these are just incredible blends. I'm really not sure how I'm gonna pick. Let me get a quick sip of water here. We'll run through them one more time, and we'll give points to the palate. Let's see here. Hey, what is that little symbol next to some people's names? Yeah, Sal. That's the mod. If you have a wrench next to your name, a blue wrench, and you're a mod, that just helps kick out the riffraff when they come in. All right, A, sweet, good finish. Very, very long finish on that on A. And I think I remember that from the last time, whatever that one was. All right, let's go to B. I would say B's palette is a little less interesting than A. So I might, between A and B, I might give the palette to A. So that helps a little bit. Let's go to C. God, C has a fantastic palette. It's creamy, it's rich, it's spicy, it's balanced. Right now, it's not so much about flavors. It's the experience that I'm judging on, if that makes sense. It's about flavor intensity, how it carries through, how it sticks to the palate. And then the last one here. Oh, man. This one's really good. So, I think I'm going to give palate. So here's how I'm going to score it. I think palate overall, one quick sip of each one. Good. Really good. So I'm going to put B over A for sure in the palate. C, I think still falls behind B. But D, D on the palate's probably my favorite. I'm going to give 4 points to D on the palate. Then it's going to go to B. And we get 3 points there. 2 points to A and 1 point to C. So C is starting to lag behind here compared to the other three. What's your most different smell to taste bourbons? What's your most different smell to taste bourbons? Justin, can you elaborate on that? Not really sure what you mean by that. What's your most different? Oh, like within these, the smell to taste. Well, I'm gonna go to the finish real quick on these. A has a ridiculous finish. Excuse me, I already know that. A's finish is ridiculous. It's long and it's spicy. Yeah, if you guys haven't watched Shelf Turds yet, you're missing out on some of the greatest. Shelf Turds to me are such a niche channel. It's not only whiskey, but it's whiskey comedy. David and Kira. Kira says some of the most outlandish things you will ever hear on a video when it comes to describing whiskey and just some of the stuff she says in general. It's amazing. And David is absolutely a mastermind when it comes to the editing and the stuff that he adds, especially musically. Just subscribe to Shelf Turds. You will not be sorry. So thanks for putting the link down there. Whiskey Mutant, sorry, not sure the rules. Was there a minimum max they could use in each blend? No, it was basically, it was up to them. The only thing, the whiskey had to be an American-made whiskey. So they could have used light whiskey. They could have used rye whiskey. They could have used bourbon. It didn't matter. As long as it was made in America, they could use it in the blend. I don't like to, kind of, restrict too much because I think over restrictions, it impedes creativity. So I wanted people to get as creative as they could. So the finish on B is a little bit less than A. Yeah, C is starting to lag behind here. Good finish, but not great. Let's go to D. D's finish is really good. I think it's going to come down. So I'm going to give the finish to A. 1, 2, 3, 4. D gets 3. What's 1, 2, 3? Between B and C. Man, B is good. I have to give it to B. So, that is it. I am spent drinking tonight, guys. I think we have our top two based on my scores here. So eliminated from this is C with only 3 points. So C is out. But man, C hung in there. C was very good. But going up against 3, not so much. So C is out. A comes in with 2 points for nose, 2 points for palate, 4 points for finish, giving him a total of 8 points. B comes in with 4 points on nose, 3 points on palate, and 2 points on finish, giving him a score of 9. D comes in with a score of 3 on the nose, 3 on the palate. I'm sorry, 4 on the palate and 3 on the finish for a score of 10. Holy shit, it went 8, 9, 10. So A gets eliminated by a point, and B and D are going to make it through to the final 4. Actually, I need to bring this one back up because we need to find out who are in the final 4. But these two are our 2 winners tonight. These are the 2 glasses that are moving on to the final 4 of Blendageddon 2021. So congrats to whoever these were. Let's find out who were the top 4. I got to get my laptop. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys hanging in with me here? All right. This should be a fun reveal. Okay. So, first of all, making it to the final 4 or the top 4 tonight. Let's start with the 2 that were eliminated in the final 4, but still made the final 4 with their blends. Here we go. Oh, God, I got the hiccups now. All right. Number 3. Jeff Perkins with the red Barchetta blend. Absolutely stellar blend. You just got beat out by these here. But red Barchetta coming in at number 3 gets eliminated next to these 2. But you actually made the final 4, so congratulations. I want to know what's in the Barchetta blend because it's fucking delicious. So we're going to reveal the Barchetta blend right now. Here we go, guys. The red Barchetta blend was a third ECBP B520. Great fucking choice. A third Old Forester Barrel Proof, which is 128 proof. A 6th of Wild Turkey Bottled in Bond. Damn. And then a 6th of Old Carter American Whiskey Batch 4. Wow. That is a hitter of a blend. I think what happened with that blend is just it came off so sweet compared to the others. Let's see here. I mean, it's fucking delicious, dude. Jeff Perkins made a fucking hitter of a blend. The red Barchetta blend is no joke. It came off a lot sweeter than some of the others, and I think some of the finish kind of maybe died down a little bit. But hell yeah, red Barchetta blend, ECBP 520, Old Forester Barrel Proof, Wild Turkey Bottle and Bond, Old Carter American. I think I could actually recreate that blend. That's a good one. Jeff Perkins, congrats, man. You made it to the top 4, but these 2 blends were just too damn good. All right, let's go to this one here. The last one that was eliminated was Oh, man. Eric McDaniel, the America blend. Man, you just, by a point. By a point. Let's find out what's in Eric McDaniel's blend. Here we go. 1 part Stag Junior Batch 13. That makes sense. This shit was sweet. 1 part Bell Mead Cask Strength Batch. 2 parts Boone County 7-year Single Barrel. 2 parts Little Book Chapter 4. Damn. That is killer. Yeah, that's... I think the Little Book, the nuttiness kind of took over that blend a little bit. Freaking delicious. Oh my God, Eric McDaniel. That's a hitter of a blend. Yeah, you were close, Eric. By a fucking point. Which means we get to the 2 that are moving on to the final 4. Who were they? Number 16, Adam Hinson with the Dirty Rag, which is right here. This thing is fucking delicious. Dirty Rag moves on to the finals. Congrats to Adam Hinson. And that also brings you to number 9. Holy shit. Holy shit. Austin Bucket again comes in with another blend moving on to the finals. Austin Bucket, who won the World Whiskey Championship, is now in the mix for the American Championship with his blend, the Kitchen Sink. I'm not going to reveal the blends of those just yet because they're in the final 4. We'll see what they are at the end. But congratulations to Austin Bucket and to Adam Hinson for some incredible blends. You guys fucking nailed it with those. So congratulations to you guys. Congrats to both to Jeff Perkins and also to Eric McDaniel for making it to the final 4. You guys were literally points away. So congrats to you guys. But you guys went up against some really stiff competition. Holy shit. Oh, Adam Dorman, read your blend. Yes, I can read your blend, Adam. Let's do that. Adam Dorman, please read my blend. I gotta read. So David from Shelf Turds, was your blend the really fucking hot one? I think it was. I have to read back and go. All right, Adam Dorman. Dude, Adam Dorman literally wrote a fucking synopsis. Look at this shit. 30% 4-gate straight rye whiskey. Cask number 20, 8-year. You put the Mash and Journey Private Select in there? 20% Russell Reserve straight bourbon single barrel. A look at the birdie. He blended every Mash and Journey pick that he had and blended it together. He put the 4-gate, the look at the birdie, the Maverick, the Iceman, the Rye 3, and the Backbone all together. And dude, that's ridiculous. Oh my God, dude. I have a feeling if maybe the proportions were different, that could have taken it. Because that was delicious. Adam Dorman with number 5. Where's number 5? Did number 5 make it? I don't remember. I guess he didn't make it. Shit. Dude, that's incredible. Austin Bucket made it, so we're not going to reveal his blend yet. David from Shelf Turds obviously got eliminated tonight. Sorry, dude. Let's find out what you put in your blend and why it was so fucking hot. I know you put that fucking hot one in there, didn't you? Dear Jason, I knew it would end like this. Yes, I gladly accept first place in your little blend again in contest. It's no surprise we're celebrating my brilliance. I knew this blend of Seagram 7 and George Dickel would bring home the gold. And you know what? Beating all of those other blends wasn't difficult. Round after round, my Seagrams and Regret blend demolished the competition. Every other participant in Blendageddon is weak, including my own wife, Kira. Okay, I admit it. This blend was not actually Seagrams and Sadness. This blend is actually comprised of... This is why you need to watch Shelf Turds. They're so fucking brilliant. 2 parts Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C920. 1 part Obtainium 13-year 135.2 proof. 1 part Maker's Mark Cast Strength. A half a part of a bottle of Eagle Rare we got from Will Zirk. Just to be clear, my name is Jason C., and I declare David from Shelf Turds the winner of Blendageddon. I shouldn't read that. I want to thank you all for showing up tonight. The Shelf Turds are great, and I like David a lot. I let him spank me with a sticky sucker. He felt so inclined. I am Jason C., and I'm signing off. Blendageddon is over. Good night, everyone. That is David's final showdown for Blendageddon. Oh my god. I think the Obtainium fucking took over, dude. That shit was hot. That drank hot. Wow. And the Elijah Craig, I think, contributed to the hotness. Oh my god, that's fucking hysterical. I'm fucking crying. Oh my god. I can't even fucking handle this shit. Oh my god, David. Oh my god. I am Jason C, and I'm signing off. Blendageddon is over. All right. Oh my god, that's fucking hysterical. David, I'm sorry you didn't move forward with your blend. It was a little bit too hot, but I'm very, very, very curious at what Kira what she blended and what she submitted. We'll see what happens next week right here on the Mash and Drum for Blendageddon round 2. Congrats to Austin Bucket again, coming through with another stellar blend, and also Adam Hinson for coming through with his Dirty Rag, another stellar blend that has so much depth and so much nuance to it. Congrats to everybody. Also, Eric McDaniel being so close, Jeff Perkins as well. You guys made absolutely delicious blends. None of these blends tonight were bad by any means. It's just that some were a little bit better than others, according to my palate. But I'm telling you, you guys that made these blends, you should have some other people taste them and enjoy them, because all of them tonight were really, really good. Just that sometimes, when you go against another different blend, it's really the luck of the draw with Blendageddon. That's what it is. So again, we're going to narrow this down to the top 4, and we're going to share these with some guest special judges that are going to move on to crown the Blendageddon champion for 2021. So, dude, can we get the other bottom 4 recipes? What else do we have? I think didn't I read them all? Let's go to, Elijah Wild Bones Jr. was pretty easy to figure out. It's Old Bones 10-year batch 1 NGP, Stag Jr. 15, Wilderness Trail Rye store pick, and Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C918, which is my favorite Elijah Craig of all time. That was Justin Kim's blend. I just think that there was a medicinal cherry note in yours, if I remember correctly, that just kind of took over. What else here that we have? The Red Barchetta blend. Did I read the Red Barchetta blend? I think I did. You Lost a Love and Feeling. Yeah, the Red Barchetta blend I wrote, or I read. I think the other ones are done. So That's it, guys. First round was oh, it's on the chat. Oh, Big Vic. Big Vic did not submit his blend stuff, so disqualified. Obtainium is not American. And scene. Love you, buddy, says Shelf Turds. Let's see here. Cut and wood varnish. Okay. Gold. Lost to Austin Bucket again. Dude, Adam, Austin Bucket is your nemesis. Blending the mash and journey picks. That was pretty crazy. My wife hates the name I picked, literally saying, really? Gross. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a gross name, but, you know, it worked, apparently. Yes, mine was way too hot at the mash and drum, says David. Shelf Turds. Yeah, dude, that thing drank like fucking hot fire. Honestly, it was fucking fire. All right, so go over to hang out with the Women of Whiskies tonight, guys. Go check them out. They're coming on right after me. Post the link in the chat right now if you guys are going on. And I want to thank everybody for who put a blend in the mix. All of these blends tonight, as I mentioned, were really, really delicious. We are down, so we tasted 8 of the 22. We'll do 7 next week, 7 the following week, and then leading up to our final with our special guest judges coming up soon. So cheers to you guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you're interested in the Mash and Journey picks, subscribe to Patreon. You can find the link in the description of the channel. And as I always say, it's not about the whiskey. It's the people you blend it with. So that's right. Cheers, and I will see you next week right here on the Mash and Drum for round motherfucking 2. Take care, everybody. See you soon.